Welcome back to Ninth House Tarot. We're going to get into it again today with a message that you need to hear at this time. Woohoo! Okay. Goodness me. All the cards. Okay, I'm not going to take this because I didn't ask for it, but what came out was strength. So we're looking at the Spirit Message Oracle deck today, and we will clarify with more oracles and tarot. But this is somebody who probably needs strength at the moment or confidence, okay, in something. There could also be something that's happening with your sacral chakra. Take it as it resonates, okay? So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys, especially if this resonates with you. Tell a friend to tell a friend, okay? Yeah, and if you'd like a reading that is more attuned to your energy, then check out the description box below on how you can do so. I am available on many platforms, okay? Then cleanse is at the bottom of the deck. Um, Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. So that could mean something for someone. We've got believe, the force that works. There you go. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are is the power of your belief. Okay. So yeah, believe in your power, believe in your connection to spirit, believe in whatever it is that you need faith in at the moment. Maybe there's something you're doubting and you need more strength to pursue or to continue with something spirit is saying to believe. And everything is possible, anything is possible. If you align your belief with action. Yeah. Tell me more about this spirit in the collective. Choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to, again, this is about, I will finish the paragraph, but this is about not just belief, but making choices that are aligned to what you're trying to get to, what you're trying to get to, what you're moving towards, what you believe in, what you want to happen. Um, So when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. What else do we have, Spirit, the collective here before we clarify? Animal Kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures, miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So, some of you may have an animal spiritual guide. You know, if you have a pet that's passed over, if there's an animal um, that you resonate with or connect to, even like an animal totem or something like that. And some of you will have pets in the in the living here. Sorry, my nose is running out. I don't know why. It's probably because it's a bit cold. I have no idea. Um, yeah, but dogs. Somebody may ride a horse. Oh, a little bunny as well. Um, yeah, even if it's just a case of you see synchronicities in how many, not butterflies because it's not the season, but synchronicities in how many birds you see, how often, at what time of day you see them. There's something about animals are significant. Animals could also be significant to whatever it is that you believe in. I'm getting the impression that there's people may be on some kind of path, especially if you are listening to synchronicities and making choices and decisions that align and where you're following the synchronicities. There is something crucial here to like an animal on that journey. So whether you meet one, bump into one, um, adopt one, maybe this is about animals. I don't know. At the bottom of the deck, you've got mother's love. So you could have a mother figure. Doesn't have to be your mother, but a mother figure that has passed on over. Um, they are reaching out to you at this time and they are holding you close. They want to know, they want you to know how much, they want you to know that they know how much you miss them. And she wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. So, that could resonate with somebody in terms of who this reading is for. Let's get some clarification here. So we've got believe, choices, and animal kingdom. So believe in your choices, okay? Believe in the choices that you make. If it's with strength that came out at the beginning, kind of fell on the table. If this is something that you've been pursuing, chasing, building, growing for some time with strength, because it gives, I can see like the nine of wands in my head. This is like resilience, plowing through something or persisting with something. If it's that kind of energy, believe, okay, your energy goes where you tell it to. And Animal Kingdom, I can't wait to see what comes out with that. Um, so the more ways, I don't have pets myself, and I'm not a super like animal person. Although there is a little cat that has a special place in my heart. He knows who he is. Um, oh, maybe he doesn't. But it just drove me a bit crazy. But apart from that little cat, yeah, I'm not really an animal person. So I always get a bit confused about the animal card. So we'll see what comes out. Believe, why is believe here for the collective? Courthouse. Okay, so you could be going something in regards to the courts. Maybe it's paperwork, contracts, something. Um, something about something going in your favor as well, possibly. Believe card, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success or over failure, and above all, who you are is the power of your belief. Yeah, I could be talking to a mature male. This is an old male, or this could be about a mature male. You could be going through significant change at the moment, and it could involve paperwork, contracts, courts for some of you. Um, wise choices. Actually, let's clarify. Courthouse and believe. Tell me about that for the collective. Courthouse and believe. Where's courthouse here with believe? Family room. So it kind of came out in the reverse. This could be about a family situation. It could involve contracts and courts and things like that. Um, but with family room in the reverse, this could be like a rift as well within a family situation. Family room is also indicative of intimate conversations and information not only the family know, or information that is quite, you know, it's well, it's secret. So, but with it in reverse, with family room in reverse, this is, information coming out, information being revealed, secrets being told, something that was once out of public view could, be available now for people outside of the family to know about it. This could involve courts, contracts, courthouses, etc. Even a mother figure, because that is at the bottom of the deck. Wise choices here. Adjudication in the reverse. This is somebody with the reverse. This is a decision, right? But in the reverse, this is somebody who is not trusting their decisions or not making a choice. This could also be someone who thinks the choice that they made is not going to end favorably for them. This is them not believing that something is possible, not believing that they are going to be successful in this situation. Yeah, that's something possibly is not going to come together. Tell me more about adjudication in the reverse and choices. Marriage, yeah. So for some of you, this is definitely contracts. It's something about contracts or commitment or something long term. It could be about a marriage directly. With adjudication in the reverse with marriage as well, this directly could be a legal matter in regards to a spousal situation. This could be about a division of assets. This could be about the division of family. This could be causing some kind of rift as well within the family with family room in the reverse. Um, this is somebody questioning if they made the right choice here. Yeah, again, involving property, stability, a house, a lot of money, an investment. I'm just getting like assets as well. Is something that is coming up. Okay, so I'm curious about this Animal Kingdom. What have we got here for Animal Kingdom, please, for it for the collective? Animal Kingdom, what is that here? Anything for Animal Kingdom? Oh, okay. I was about to be all skeptical and be like, this is the wrong deck. Sudden wealth. Ooh. So there could be something involving an animal. Again, if this is not an animal from the that's passed on to the other side, this is something where coming into contact with an animal brings sudden wealth. Now, this doesn't have to be physical wealth. This could be inheriting, inherit, inheriting. Yeah, I think so. This could be like inheriting a relationship. What? A relationship? Um, inherited a pet, and then a relationship comes from it. It could be that kind of wealth. It could also be that you adopt a pet, and I don't know, it attracts someone brand new in your life. This is, like I said, it doesn't have to be monetary. The wealth could be seen within your relationships, your connections, your even in your spiritual richness. Okay, so evolving spiritually, becoming more emotionally mature. So for example, you adopt a pet, or you keep saying adopt a pet. Is that the right? I don't know. But if you get a pet, um, this is kind of like an emotional support animal, okay, and it enriches you in some way, and that is the wealth that you gain. Yeah, pathway is head mature man again. Pathway is at the bottom of the deck, okay. So this is an energy of you are on the path towards this already. There is something just up ahead, and to get up ahead, there may be some may be necessary to end something. Um, but where it feels like an ending, this is just a transformation of your energy. Okay, there's butterflies here. If you're already in on this path and it feels a little bit dark and dreary, there is hope. There is a new opportunity or a new beginning just up ahead. Okay, this sudden wealth. You're not going to expect it because it's sudden. Okay, you're not going to expect it. You're not going to see it coming. And then you get mature man at the bottom of the deck again with concern, and child as well. So there could be like a new beginning that you're really concerned about, especially if I'm connecting with a divine masculine or a mature energy generally. But there could be like a new beginning, a new path, a new journey. Maybe you don't know what's up ahead. You don't really know what your next step is. Spirit is saying to trust your decisions, believe in where it is you want to go, believe that the decisions that you've made in the recent past, or even, you know, a while ago, have led you to this place that you're in for a reason. Don't start regretting it and backtracking now. Trust that what you've manifested, what you've asked for, the decisions that you've made are all for the highest and greatest good. Definitely look out for animals. There's something about animals that is going to be um specific to your situation, to this path, to this journey, to this situation. Um yeah, yeah, yeah. I just I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't expect any of that, but yeah. Trust that you've made the right decisions. Okay, don't start second guessing things because there's a bit of fear that you made the right decision, that because there's a lot of change or there's a new journey that you need to embark on or something like that. Just go for it is what I'm getting. So let's get some clarity. Why is courthouse here with family room reversed and believe? Why is courthouse here with oh, okay. So it fell up right, first of all. It's the Four of Pentacles. So again, this is the energy of keeping something to yourself, some kind of secret here. Let's get some more. Could also be something that's costing you money or causing you to tighten your purse strings, especially if it is to do with contracts, courts, legal issues, possibly. Yeah. Courthouse, the magician. Yeah. I feel like you were keeping something to yourself that was enabling you, or the reason why you kept it to yourself was because you were trying to make something happen. We're trying to create something, manifest something. I feel like, yeah, with the Tower card at the bottom, I feel like this is you're ready to share this Eight of Wands. You're either ready to share this, what you've put into motion, um, or it's coming out regardless, because family room is in the reverse. Tell me more about that with Lee, Courthouse, the Chariot, let's go, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, I feel like you're seeing something from a different perspective, possibly something that you felt held back by with the Four of Pentacles. That could be finances, but it could also be just information that you didn't know. you didn't have enough information to make something happen. You're looking at this from a different perspective, and you're starting to believe. Well, spirit is asking you at least to believe that the choices and decisions you made were the right ones, whether you have all the information or not. Um, the chariot card is overcoming obstacles. This is action and self control, discipline and willpower. And the hanged man, it's just this is somebody who's surrendering to the situation that they're in, changing their perspective, gaining enlightenment in order to, with the chariot card, move. Three major arcana just there. So Gemini, Cancer, Pisces could mean something to you. Um, why is adjudication in the reverse with marriage and choices, please, for it? Yeah, you've been absolutely determined and you've held on to this idea of moving forward on something. Like you may have kept it to yourself, but you've never let the idea go. You've been holding on to it. I feel like there's a part of you that you do believe in yourself, even if there was a little bit of self doubt. I feel like it was just a case where you needed to look at it from a different angle. Yeah. Adjudication in the reverse, marriage and choices. This could be a divorce. Adjudication in the reverse, marriage and choices. Yeah. Wah! Death card in the reverse came out. Okay. So this is somebody who is resisting change. Okay. This is somebody who is not letting something end. With choices here, this is somebody um that needs to accept the responsibility for the choices that they make. I think, let's see who this is, the star card. Yeah, somebody may want to heal this. There's somebody that may be having second thoughts about a commitment, a marriage, a long term relationship. Tell me more about the death reversed and adjudication reversed. The high priestess crossing. Somebody's not using their intuition. Somebody can feel it. They know it deep down. They feel it in their gut. There's a certain decision that they need to make. And I believe the decision is to call it, to end it, whatever this commitment is, whether it is a relationship, a marriage, investing in a job that's no longer investing in you. Take it as it resonates. I feel like this is somebody who is resisting or not listening to their wisdom and their intuitive wisdom. With choices, it says when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices that you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So this is somebody who knows something on the inside. They can feel it. They're very intuitive, whether they're aware of it or not. Pisces is here twice, so somebody could have Pisces placements. But with it crossing, this is an obstacle. This is a challenge. This is somebody who's not activating that energy, and so they're not making a decision with adjudication that they know they should make, or they're going back on a decision about a commitment, a marriage, a contract, a long-term thing, whatever it is that they already made. King of Cups. I could be talking to a Pisces basement again, but it could also Cancer's here as well on the table. So Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay. Tell me more about adjudication in the reverse with commitments and choices. Choices. And as I said, choices, we have the card of choices. You feel overwhelmed with choices. You have too many choices or too many options, or it appears so. But the thing about the Seven of Cups is this is somebody who's a little bit, for want of a better word, a little bit delusional, because actually not all the options are the best options. So if you've got options that are based on a lot of based on a lot of if, ands, buts, and coconut, um, is what is what I was trying to say. Then you really need to sift out what is actually practical. If there's any ifs, ands, buts, or coconuts, that's an option off the table. If you want to look at it like that. Spirit is saying take responsibility for this decision because you're not using your intuition. There's something about actually you know what to do, but for whatever reason you're scared to make that choice, that decision. You're scared to end something because it will cause an end. You're scared for it to end, and you're scared for it to put regrets is what it's implying. There's loads of options, it feels like, but Spirit is saying the only option is the one that you can feel, your intuitive one. Yeah, it's the one that allows you to drop some kind of burden. Whichever option allows you to drop some kind of stress, responsibility, obligation, burden, whichever one is preventing you from reaping the rewards of hard work or labor that you put into somewhere, that is the option that you need to get rid of. That's the one preventing you from doing that is the one that you need to get rid of. And even so, that is a logical deduction. What Spirit is asking you to do is to use your intuitive deductions. The other thing that I'm getting with this, with the High Priestess crossing, is this is somebody who maybe you don't trust your intuition. Maybe you feel like you don't have all the information because the High Priestess is an energy of secrecy and things that you don't know. Um, Things that are hidden, harm, even that could cause harm. So there could be that aspect to it as well. But if there is that aspect to it, what I would say is these options that you have, or these feeling overwhelmed with your thoughts or whatever it is, there's a lot that you can sift through in regards to listening to your intuition. Um, Anything else here for adjudication in the reverse, marriage and choices? Oh, shit. Sorry. 1 second. So what came out was the Four of Cups. Um, So the thing is, you don't want to make a choice, or you're scared to make a choice because you feel like you've got shit options. Okay, it's like rock and a hard place. None of these options are what I want, or on the surface, it's not what I've asked for. I don't even know what to do. Like if I do this, it's not really going to be 100. If I do that, it's not going to be 100. So which one do I pick? Spirit saying, just use your intuition. Use your intuition. You're overthinking it. With this as well, Spirit is saying the more that you delay, or the more that you detach from this decision, you could be missing some kind of opportunity. Okay. You're contemplating this a bit too much, and it could be something related to emotions because all of these cups suddenly have shown up. So there's definitely could be some kind of relationship that you have with something or someone that it really matters to you. You really care about it. Um, you need to get attached. If you're detached, you need to get reattached. You need to stop overthinking, and you need to either release the options that are if, ands, buts, and coconuts. We don't want any of them. And if that's still hard, then you just need to listen to your intuition, okay? Because there's this niggling feeling like if you gave it voice, if you gave space for it, it's probably saying, "Oh, I would do that one." But then at the end of that sentence is, I would do that one, but I don't know how it's going to go. You don't need to know how it's going to go. With the High Priestess here, you just need to trust that intuitive. Well, I'd probably do that one if a gun was held to my head, or best of a bad bunch, and it's not really the best, but there's something about you knowing and not trusting your intuition. So this is confirmation. Okay. So why is sudden wealth here with pathway and animal? All right, it's face down, so I'm not taking it. But it's 5 of cups. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, this could be a passed on pet, or a pet that is or an animal that you're around who is ill. Or, for some of you, why is sudden wealth here with pathway and animal kingdom? Two of Swords. Yeah, again, this is a decision. You feel like you don't have all the information. You also feel like you can't see ahead. And because you can't see the outcome, you're scared to take the first step, or you're scared to end something because you don't know what's coming. Sometimes we can't control every piece on the board. We just need to make a move instead of being stagnant, or feeling stagnant, feeling between a rock and a hard place. This is also when avoiding making some kind of decision. Why is there sudden wealth here with pathway and animal kingdom, the moon? Because you don't see what's coming. You don't see what's coming, but I'm telling you, with sudden wealth, there is fortunate change coming either to your financial circumstances, your 3D circumstances, or anything, physical, house, car, home, relationships, whatever else. With sudden wealth on here, this is your guaranteed success, but you don't see it. Two of Swords, moon card, you don't see it, but it's coming. Pathway is only light at the end of the tunnel, but when you start out, you don't know what's in that light. It could be good, it could be bad, but with sudden wealth here, this is good. There is an animal that is guiding you, or there's an animal that will be confirmation on this journey, on this path. This is kind of incredible. But with the moon cards, this is mystery. Your spirit's not going to show this to you. You need to make the step blind, although you're not blind because you use your intuition. And you may have fear or anxiety about it as well. Anything else here for the for sudden wealth? Ah, yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it came out crossing. So it's crossing because you have yet to take that step into the unknown. But this is confirmation of that sudden wealth. It's an opportunity, but an opportunity is not solid. It's an opportunity because it's there for the taking, but you have to take it. You have to take the step. You have to make the decision to end something with the death card. That is the first step, using your intuition to end something. And there is this opportunity at the end of the dark path, at the end of the poverty, at the end of the difficulty, at the end of the challenging situation. There is an opportunity that is there for the taking. You have not been left high and dry. Tell me more about Sudden Wealth and Pathway with Animal Kingdom. with with Animal Kingdom as well, just had to pop into my head. You know, if this is a situation that involves something a little bit more abstract in regards to the Knight of Cups, um, his message, a messenger, with if it's a little bit more abstract with Animal Kingdom, this could be like confirmation where you like I don't know, if this is a job pops up later down the road and the mascot for the organization is like an animal, or you know, you see an animal when you receive the call for the job, or something like that. It's a little bit more abstract. Okay, King of Swords. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it. Some swords. This is like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but more than that, this is somebody who is making a head over heart decision. This is somebody who is being disciplined and rooted in the decision that they make. This is somebody who makes the decisions. They make the decisions for the best decisions for everyone involved. This is someone being truthful and honest. This is also someone who is thinking a lot. Okay, so I could definitely be talking to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Um, Tell me about Animal Kingdom, Spirit. Tell me about Animal Kingdom. Eight of Cups. It might be that you have to leave an animal. You may feel like you're having whatever decision you make, it's because you're abandoning an animal, a pet. You're walking away or leaving behind an animal, possibly for some of you. Tell me, yeah, Ten of Pentacles in a family situation. Tell me more about Animal Kingdom. Oh, Empress. Why is the Empress here? And if it's not within a family situation, again, this is a marriage, a long-term relationship, or you know, Ace of Swords. Wow. Um, if you are walking away from a pet, an animal, um, if this animal has passed on, if there's something like that, you are walking towards something sudden wealth. And the reason why it's sudden, it involves an Empress energy. Okay. This is someone who could be a business owner, could be a mother figure, maybe very abundant and very fertile. It doesn't have to be a woman. This could be somebody who's working on like an abundant project. Feminine, somebody who's very accomplished or experienced. Okay, confirmed by the Ace of Swords. Okay, this is a breakthrough. So this person is someone that is going to add value to whatever it is that you're doing, your journey in some regards. They could bring an animal to this situation in whatever way that means. But they also may just bring truth or clarity about some like a really good investment, a really good abundant offer, a creative project. Um, Anything else for this Empress energy? The Judgment card, a decision, okay, or a rebirth. This could be sorry. This could be because it's naked, I don't want to show it too long. So this could be second chance at something. It doesn't have to be with this Empress. It could be that you're having a second chance in whatever way that means with this Empress. So take that as it resonates. But I feel like through this Empress, via this Empress energy, this is somebody who, like I said, business owner, creative, fertile, whatever it is, through them you'll be receiving some kind of clarity, and a second opportunity at something. This could be just an opportunity at a second life. Okay, if you've walked away from one life, stepping into a new life, it could just be that. This is somebody possibly. It's just like a new phase. And this also, if this Empress isn't a person, this is like this is like a calling for you. This is like a an abundant calling for you. This clarity of what creative project you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be putting your energy and your resources and your time. What is going to reap the abundance, the results, the long term sudden wealth, with the Ten of Pentacles and the sudden wealth card that you have been looking for this whole time. So take it as it resonates. Some of you are walking into a person, meeting with a person, and some of you are just stepping into a higher version of yourself through making through making a decision and starting a new journey. The Fool card, freedom and a new journey. Taking a risk, Aries energy. So I'm going to leave it there because it's took a bit longer than I. Never feels like it when I'm in the middle of it, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, like, share, and subscribe, collective, and I'll see you in the next one.